think we're off and underway.
Yeah,
we're going to switch off to it, and we're going to go off and underway. And go bring up the names here. I thought that I'm going to go get a clarification.
Yeah.
And also, I noticed this. I don't know. I hope the score reset for her. But I'll be right back.
Well, we came into it late. So this is one of the EMs. This might be one of the oldest machines here, called 2001. Unfortunately, I'm not the expert on any of these machines, but you can definitely see it's an older EM. It's got a ton of drop targets. The ball moves much slower, and look at how tiny those flippers are. They are absolutely adorable. You know, if you like that sort of thing. But it also makes it much easier to drain, like she just did. Was the nice thing, or the good or bad thing about some of these machines, some of these older EMs don't have a bonus. Oh, we don't know who's playing.
So I'm hoping tilt is game over.
Yep.
I am hoping to know, maybe somebody in the chat knows who this woman is. I do not know, so I apologize.
Well, I've already seen her drain once.
It's either Bertha or Kate.
Yeah.
I just don't know. So, but as you can see here, pretty basic game. A lot of these EMs can be. She's going to be trying to go for those side targets there. Well, everybody has these lanyards. They're not name tags. So unless there's an actual name on her tag,
I think it just says the tags that we have on say volunteer, and it looks like the tags that the players have on just say player or tournament.
So that's 4419. So 1 up. I'm just going to call it 1 up for now. 4419 is the score.
I'm going to go see if I can overhear who it is.
Yeah, that'd be great. So as you can see, Joe heading over right now. All right, so we have a clean score. And Joe is back with some very critical information, and we now know who it is. Joe is going to tell us right now. Joe, who is it?
That was Bertha Staddon.
That was Bertha, all right. So here's Robert.
So I'm going to guess this is Kate.
I would assume, yes. I hope. I'm not going to
make any assumptions, but I know that's not Robert.
So there we go. All right.
And she is off. I didn't pay attention if it was set for 2 or 3 or 5 ball play.
I think it's 5.
Okay. I hope it's 5.
When you get the ball in the out lanes on an old EM like this, you just like,
yep.
No.
What can you do?
Yeah.
Especially a machine like this where it's set up so that tilt will just end your game. Will just immediately end your game. You want to be real gentle with it.
Yeah. Made in 1971 by Gottlieb.
I should have figured because I can see all the drop targets.
That's right. I love a good drop target game.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, that was what Gottlieb did back in those days.
A lot of them did, yeah. I mean, it not, almost Lazarus
almost.
there.
Oops, somebody got a free game.
So it's going to go Kate, Bertha, and probably will be Robert, and then Rob.
Yep. Well, I wonder if the top-seeded player gets to pick player order, or do you think they're going in reverse player order?
I'm not. I'd have to read the rules at back. Almost come back there as far as game selection goes.
Yes.
Yeah, that Lazarus.
Yep.
So 3-3-0-5 for Kate.
What's interesting is somebody's playing on Jurassic Park right next to them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, because I think some of the groups have overlapping banks.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. So, like, one group, or they can have multiple groups and multiple banks, but they don't, obviously. So, like, Jurassic Park and Taxi, it'll be staggered. So, yeah.
So it looks like they are going in reverse player order.
Yeah, so this is going to be Rob and then Robert.
Yep.
All right.
So how do they keep track if somebody rolls this game?
Well, some games, not all, but some of them will have a light. Literally, just will pop on the back glass, and they'll say, hey, you have rolled it. Otherwise, you have to just make sure you keep an eye. We got a great from Chowmeister. So, honestly, Chowmeister, we don't have an official list per se because it's all a matter of groupings and who gets selected into what games. We have the potential to show up to 16 different games here today. It just really depends on the groupings and who's coming into what. And so, yes, if you want to look at the possible list of pins, look at banks 1 through 4 on the Yegpin website. And you can also do ! standings in our chat to get the link to the match play, and then you can see games from there as well. So there's a couple of different ways to do it, but basically we have the rig on banks 1 through 4. And there we go.
Yeah, these EMs are unforgiving. I think that's why I don't like them.
Well, look at Doc's chat there. He says that flipper gap is just about the same size as a flipper. I mean, that's, oh my God, that's just sick.
It's so big.
That's just, yeah, look, Rob's like, yeah, it's sick.
Yep. And no pressure. It's not like Robert Gagno's on your team or anything.
Right. But now, I've told this story a few times, and I'm still very proud of it. I was in we had kind of a match play format at Seattle Pinball League many moons ago, and I played against 10 great competitors. That's 1-8-4. Is that a 6?
1-8-4-6 is what I'm seeing?
Yeah, 1-8-4-6.
Yeah, 1-8-4-6.
For Rob there. But I was in a match play situation against a whole bunch of people, and the only 2 people that I beat that day were Robert Gagno and Kaylee George. And I'm like, I'll take that. Even though I was dead to rights for everything else, I will take that to my grave. I'm like, yeah, I beat some champions. All right, so Robert, probably, I bet you this was again, I got to talk to someone who knows a little bit more about player selection and order choice. But I'm wondering if this was a strategy thing or this is just how it happened, where Robert is going to be last going into 2001. I think they're just waiting for Robert. I don't know where Robert is. Maybe
he's just up on their stage. I think he can't see behind all the other people.
Oh, okay. All right.
He's yeah. Looks like he's working on getting some headphones set up.
Oh, yeah. So he's there he is. Yeah. He's and that's an interesting story. I guess we can start off with. Well, the thing is, it's not pick pin or pick position per se because the pins are kind of pre-selected. The groups are assigned to the bank. But maybe it's like he can pick which machine they start with. And
right.
Yeah, so, yeah. But, yeah, here's Robert putting on headphones. And what I was going to go through in my first story in Tangent is some players will wear headphones to distract themselves from the environment, right?
Yeah.
There's so much going on. There's so many noises, people yelling names. It can get very distracting.
Yeah. You'll actually see that pretty regularly. A lot of players wear noise canceling or some kind of headphones so that it kind of blocks out the extra noise, the extra distractions, so they can really focus on their game. Oh,
that
man,
gap.
That center drain is brutal.
That gap is rough, man. So right now, Bertha obviously, Bertha's already guaranteed a couple of points already.
Yeah.
The worst she can do is second, which tells you, again, if you're looking at the ranks at the bottom of your screen, they do kind of cycle through. Bertha currently ranked 10,308th in the world. So I will tell you, ranks at this point and in this kind of tournament, I don't think matter.
No, they don't mean anything.
Nothing at all. I mean, it's cool to have. Nice.
And honestly,
roll-in.
a rank won't even tell you who's guaranteed to win a
Right.
tournament or a match because it's so random. It can be different on the day.
Whoa! Did it hop over the rail?
It hopped over the wire.
That's
a brutal.
That's a clip situation.
Yeah.
Somebody clipped that because my button broke. That's the one. That's the one button I couldn't. Oh yeah, there's no account. I gotta link it in the Stream Deck. Somebody,
Okay.
I think I can clip that, or somebody please clip that. That was brutal.
Yeah, that was awful. He looked a little annoyed.
Yeah,
about
he was
that
like,
himself.
"What happened?" Oh, all right. Is this ball 4 or 5?
I think. I cannot tell from here.
Man, when you get 1-8-8. That's it. 1-8-8-5. So
Third
Robert.
place.
No, yeah, just snipped
Just
Rob.
got third place. That's brutal.
Wow, but there you go. Bertha it's either 3 or 4 points. Wow.
It's a 1-8-8-5.
1-8-8-5. So there you go. There's your final scores for the first game, and we'll be sliding over to Taxi here in a sec. Wow, what a first game on 2001. That is just nasty. And we're now going to be moving games. We're moving next door here to Taxi. I like Taxi. Taxi's fun. Taxi's great. 2 editions of Taxi that are out there. I'll wait for Joe to get back to kind of let him know about some Taxi history. All right, so Joe's back. Thank you, Joe.
Yep, no problem.
And let's take us to Taxi. So here is Bertha, and these are going to be 4-player games, as you can see. Now, I could talk to you about Taxi. I played so many games on Taxi, and actually, I think there's lightning. Is there lightnings on this Taxi?
I think there are lightning flippers on this.
So, Joe, if you want to do a little circle around that, the reason why we're talking about lightnings, that's the flipper length, and the lightning flippers are a quarter of an inch shorter than your standard flipper, which changes the angles. It causes so much weirdness. So. Oh, God, man, this game is set up so steep. So, plunging off the ball here, the players will spin out up there. They'll honestly, I think they're going to try for that 25K. That picks up a passenger. The object of the game there is to pick up these passengers, okay, as they light up. And first one is Gorby. That's going to be right there. And then you got Pinbot, which is the drop targets over here. And then once you have X amount of passengers collected, then you can go for the lock shot. This game has a 2-ball multi-ball where you can really get some big points going. But the key of the game here really is picking up passengers and then trying to get to that multi-ball. So right now I think Robert's going to go for that right lock shot. Nice shot there. So now to release the ball, he's going to need to do a left ramp. Right up the ramp. And right when it goes around the ramp is boom, there you go.
So the general rule, as Chase has explained to me many times, is look for the flashing lights and shoot the flashing lights.
Or read the rule card.
That's the other thing, too.
Yeah.
If you're walking up to a machine you never played before, check out that rule card. It'll tell you everything you need to know on a basics in order to unlock multi-ball, to get some big points.
Nice post transfer there by Robert.
He didn't quite make the shot. But
double danger. He holds it. Okay, so now remember, these flippers being shorter, you don't have a lot to play with. So
right.
Wow. So another post transfer. It won't change.
No. I mean, do you want to hide it while we're...
Oh, no, I leave it up.
Okay.
Yeah. So people know who's going to be playing and such. Oh,
so now
but I can't remove the scores on the side.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Will his locks, the lock that he made, will that
No.
stay for his next ball, or is it reset?
No, locks
Okay.
can be stolen.
All right.
So as you can see right now, Rob, he's got multi-ball ready to go.
So all he has to do is shoot this ramp.
Yeah, and he's got multi-ball.
And he'll start Robert's multi-ball.
Now, that's correct. Now, but Robert, though, he will have the opportunity to relock. Like, the machine's smart enough to know he's going to pick up Gorby there. Smart enough to know that, hey, yeah, a player stole your lock, not a big deal, but here you can relock it. But yeah, no, it's
Okay.
Oh, all right. So that's the end of ball one. Going into ball one. I mean, really anybody's game at this point, but Robert just in the lead with 20K over Rob. So here's Bertha now. Not sure where Bertha is from. She might be a newer tournament player. But we do know all the other people in this particular group are Canadians. They're all from either BC or Alberta. Oh, gosh.
Yep.
Shucks is what she said there. She said shucks.
Yeah, that was what she said, yeah. I heard it very clearly.
Yeah, very clearly. Very easy. All right, so here is Kate now. And just overspins out. Yeah, so that spin out has a little flick, like a little target, if you will, that advances the bonus on the plunge. And the 25K is a good one because it also gives you a passenger. And passengers are great for bonuses. All right, she's going to pick up Gorby. Now, you'll see Santa Claus is not lit, but the shot, oh gosh, up Santa Claus is that one.
So Santa Claus here.
Yeah, and there's a scoop at the end of Santa Claus.
Right. Like this way?
Yeah, there's a scoop right there. And there is an arrow that will sometimes light up, and that's for Joyride.
Okay.
So that's that Joyride you see under the scores there on the screen.
Yeah,
little
easier.
thing. Yeah, exactly. So Roberts.
And nobody stole his multi-ball. I'm a little surprised about that.
Yeah, well, these shots are hard,
Yeah, I guess
especially
that's
with
fair.
the lightning flippers.
Yeah.
Plus oh my God. This taxi is the hard.
He,
Yeah, he's pointing at us.
yeah.
He's like,
he's also saying darn.
yeah, I mean, well, first off, coming after 2001 with the ball jumping over the rail.
Yeah.
All right, so here's Rob now. And, yeah. I think the back legs on Taxi are up on cinder blocks. I swear to God. I mean, they are rough.
You can see us. Look at
We're back. Hi.
Yeah, so we are.
Why did I ask you to come, Joe? We've derailed this so bad. All right. Oh, all right. So he's going to pick up Dracula.
Nice.
I have terrible flashbacks about Dracula. I played in a tournament. It kicks it back. Hey, thanks for the follow there, Taylor. It kicks it. It kicks it back, and there was so much backspin. It went into the in lane and then spun and went to the out lane. I didn't even do anything, and I was just like, son of a.
Yeah.
All right. So
Rob picks up the lead.
For
now.
For
We're
now.
going into the last ball. So
Yeah.
this is the last ball for all three of these players. Or all four of these players. Sorry. Oh, man. That was
I
brutal.
feel for Bertha.
Yeah, that was awful.
I feel for every player, honestly, right now on this machine because I've never seen a taxi play this rough. Like, I usually try to. Oh, so a couple of things to note. Top pinhead. Sorry, I said T. I was like two pinhead.
T.O. pinhead.
Two pinhead. So player order can't change. It's not going to match up with the lower graphics.
Oh, there she. So
She
finally
got the
somebody
multi-ball, and it's gone.
And it's over.
But no, player order can change, but the names are there to let you know what the groupings are.
Yeah.
So, yeah, unfortunately, we cannot change that part. Ooh. So there's unfortunate there for
So
Kate.
she does move up into second for now.
Yep.
but we do still have two, very good players to go.
Well, Robert, he's had, it's T.O. Pinhead.
T.O. Pinhead.
Like Toronto.
You almost said it.
We saw Toronto from here. I mean.
Yeah. It's so flat.
It's so flat,
that,
we can see you.
Yeah, I mean, it's good that we didn't bring a dog because you'd be able to see him running away for 3 days.
How many corner gas jokes, are you going to bust here?
Mostly it's just going to be that one.
Uh-huh.
And then, maybe we'll talk about how flat it is topographically,
So, all right. So, yeah, Robert, oh, my gosh, so fast because the game's so steep. All right. So, Robert has his lock. Now, I think he was doing a ramp shot. God. All right. So, the other thing, too, is I want to say that the rubbers that are on the flippers, I don't think they're standard.
Well, so earlier
because we're not
yesterday,
getting good different bounces.
Well, yesterday when we were setting up, it looked like they had new rubbers for every set of flippers that was on this stage bank.
Robert AI
doing.
There we go. So finally we got the scores updated and the names are updated. Sorry. So I have to wait for the system Carl, we love your software. I'm not saying anything bad about it. I love it. It's just sometimes we have a delay.
Yeah.
All right. So guess what? Rob's won. Rob has picked this up. Now, why is he still playing, you might be asking.
Yes, I am.
You got to get practice in when you can.
That's fair. Yeah.
And unless there is a rule specifically saying, hey, you've won, you have to walk away or whatever, you play your ball, especially on a game like this where every
it's really, really tight.
Every
really
minute counts. Yeah.
Because they did have, about an hour for practice earlier today.
God, left lane, out lane drain. But, hey, Rob picks it up 3 points. So scoring is 3-2-1-0, makes it easy to remember. And we'll be heading over to Sinbad.
All right.
Thank you, Joe. All right, so they're going to note the scores here. And then we're going to go next door to Sinbad. Wow. I mean, that is just – that game is just being rude. Just rude. But we're going to go next door to Sinbad here. So right now, Joe's framing it all up. All right. Joe has made his way back. Thank you, Joe.
Yeah, no problem.
Joe's going to become the Rigmeister. And the names and the positions are now correct. So after 2 games, as you can see now, Robert, Kate, and Bertha are all tied for 3 points.
So I had a look at this machine as I was moving it over. I hadn't looked at it closely earlier. This is another just absolutely phenomenal shaped machine. This playfield looks brand new.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I've never seen the darker colors on this machine.
It is just the contrast, the clarity of the playfield.
I'm going to draw down here
gorgeous.
for a minute. This part here, I've never seen it this kind of dark in this area because it's all worn.
It's always usually worn, usually, balls spend so much time right then there. It's usually just completely worn.
No, this is beautiful.
This machine does look like it is brand new. Another just fantastic machine.
So a couple of tidbits about Sinbad. As you saw Rob holding up the flippers there, I call them scissor flippers, and
you can go right through.
You can right through the gaps.
Yeah, right through these gaps. So you can catch a ball here or here, barely. But if you try to catch it on this flipper, you're going to have a bad time.
Yeah, don't hold the button down.
Yeah. So but it looks like. So what's the strategy? You know much about this machine? What's the strategy on it?
So you want to try to advance your bonus. You want to max.
So I see that here.
Yeah, so Spinner City, try to rip that spinner,
Right.
advance your bonus,
Okay.
and then obviously multipliers. I mean, because the cool thing about this game is that there's a big potential, like 50K, if you can max out your
Yeah,
multiplier.
I mean, look at this.
Yeah.
5x multiplier at 10,000 points.
That's big points. Yeah.
And is this one of the games that you can collect that bonus in gameplay, or do you only collect it on drain?
Ooh, I don't remember, but I believe it's just on drain. So he's already up to 3x, and then notice, yeah, look at that bonus. It adds up quickly.
Yeah.
Go back to that Ripper City.
Yeah.
Okay, so our awesome friend Toronto Pinhead is saying this game was released with bare wood at the flippers. That's why I'm looking at the color difference. So this is a repro.
Okay.
Okay. All right, and the scimitar, the sword, was yellow.
Okay. So this is a newer,
repro.
Yeah.
And we've been told that this is a movie license, a movie theme.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. But yeah, it's beautiful. The Joker Poker just as beautiful. And again, I think that's a testament to not only to the owners of these machines, but the groups up here. I mean, just beautiful stuff.
Yeah.
So a lot of cool, not cool, but unfortunately short balls here. Just because, when you have a clean game like this, a clean play field, what's that going to mean? Fast.
Yeah. Well, and you can see how much.
Oh my God.
You can see how much of a difference that bonus makes, right?
Yeah.
She only got Bertha. There only got a few thousand bonus, but look, she's in second place because of that bonus. Rob coming back up, starting from he's got 800 points.
Just cut off the ball number. It's at the very bottom, but that's okay. We'll let you know. So this is ball 2.
Yeah.
As you can see there on the back glass, this is no earplug installed. What they're referring to is not like for listening.
It's in the tilt, right?
It's in the tilt, yeah.
And it's to help what? Settle the tilt faster?
Settle the tilt faster. Right. Settle it down. Not a little bit more dependable. So here's Robert now sitting with 55,420. Giggity. Robert, I think he's going to soft plunge. I think he wants to. No.
Oh.
He wanted to get it to the pop bumpers.
Yeah.
He wanted to get it down those in lanes. Hey, Joe, there you go. Live catch on that flipper.
Nice,
Let it roll down. Yep, that's the way to do it. I like Sinbad. Oh, there you go. Picks up a multiplier now. He's at 3x. Rip that spinner.
Look at that.
Oh, nice.
Jeez. So he's already got a 21,000 point bonus.
Hey, thanks for the big cheer there.
28,000 point bonus.
Weirdo, thank you so much.
Extending that lead by a big margin.
All right.
Kate coming up for her ball 3, I think.
Oh! Yep.
It's exactly what we were talking about. Super easy to do.
Yep. In this particular situation, hey, thanks, El Rocco, for the sub there. You get in a habit of flipping a lot, right?
Yeah.
And, oh, gosh.
House ball.
All right, so we're on ball 3. This is now ball number 3 for Rob.
Yep.
What I was going to say is you get in a rhythm sometimes of flipping. And on a game like Sinbad, no flip. You want to try not to flip unless you absolutely need to.
Yeah, as many dead passes as you can get away with.
Yes, yep, absolutely.
So he's got a ways to go to catch up to Robert.
So some players have different strategies when it comes to plunge.
And he's not going to do it.
As you saw, Robert was trying to do soft plunge enough to kind of bring it down the in lanes and into the pop bumpers, probably to maybe accumulate some more points and advance. We'll see what Robert does here.
Well,
There's always one, Joe. There's always one.
Yep.
Thanks, Weirdo. Thanks, Weirdo98. Actually,
is that weirdo or weirdo?
Weirdo.
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 All right. There we go. Nice in
Wow.
there, in lane there. Hey, thanks for the sub there, Cast Tapper. Much appreciated.
So, yeah, his strategy.
Oh, doing great, man. Having a good time, buddy. No, it's all good. We rambled. We're good. We're good. Derek coming by real quick, making sure we're good to go. He's like, sorry for rambling. I'm like, it's all right, man. You can ramble. Wow. So Robert's got a good
Wow.
Oh.
But hey, look at that. Look at that bonus and the 4x on it. Look at
Wow.
that. 174,000 points. He has extended that lead. Like, it's way out there. And it's always possible, right? Somebody could have an amazing ball and catch up to him. But
Right, yeah.
it would be an amazing ball on this machine.
Well, patience. I mean, that's
Yeah.
that's the thing, too. I mean, you have a game like this where, you don't have a way to lock, no multi-ball.
Well,
Oh, gosh. Okay, Bertha. So right now with her at 11, she's her first eye is on Kate. That's her first achievement, and then she's going to be going after Rob next. And then from there, it's a matter of chopping wood. But I think she's trying to soft plunge into those end lanes.
Yeah.
Because, okay. All right. Ooh, oh. And that's it. This is a 3-ball addition, and that will do it. So Robert's going to pick up 3 points going into the last game, which will be Jurassic Park. However, we're going to be on a bit of a hold because Jurassic Park is being played by another group in progress. So we'll have to just kind of wait for a moment.
Yeah, I'm going to go take a look and
see where they're at.
The status of their game is.
Yeah,
back
no
just
sweat.
a second.
Yeah, Hippie, you bring up a great point. Hippie Smack in our chat room, in our Twitch chat, brings up the fact that some of these Sinbads, depending on if they have a different ROM, can change the programming and actually change the features of the game. There's a great, open source community, a lot of great tinkerers out there, and some people have created a skill shot inside of Sinbad, which I forgot to hit the button for. Boom! There's a button anyway. It wasn't Taxi, it was Sinbad. But there's a flashing light on one of the end lanes, and that would be a skill shot. So, again, depending on the game, and usually if a game like this would have that kind of ball save or kind of extra features, we would see that listed on the back glass. And so Joe is returned from his mission of recon, and what do you got, Joe?
So we got
ball
player,
1? No, I'm sorry.
Player 3 just drained ball 2.
Oh, wow.
So player 4 is going up to ball 1 or ball 2 or ball 3 right now.
Okay.
So it should be the last. Or no, I'm sorry. Player 4 is going up to ball 2 right now.
Okay.
So we'll have a few minutes.
Yeah, we're going to be, like I said, we'll be in a bit of a holding pattern as we wait. And actually, I'm trying to spy on Jurassic Park because I can do that.
There you go.
There we go. So let's see how good we can make this. Let's see here. Well, it's like Batman, right? Oh my God, I don't know if I can handle this, guys.
Yeah,
actually, we're gonna switch off of it because we're gonna look to see if there was a whatchamacallit. What was it? The anti-shaking feature? Yeah. So we're gonna switch it back real quick, so not to. Not to make you guys sick and shaky.
At least that's the hope.
Yeah, that's definitely the hope. However, just to kind of give you guys a score update on that group, Robert Gagno right now sitting at 6 points, Rob Moller with 5, Kate Hughson with 4, and Bertha Staddon with 3. So really, Bertha has a chance here to force at least have the first round tie with Robert, but it really will depend on this third and final game on Jurassic Park. So we're standing by for game number 4. They do, again, they do time out these groups for 2 hours to complete each round. So right now, with us being in the first round, we still have an hour of time for these players to complete their games. Hey, thanks, Hippie, for the sub there. Did we lose the power wire?
Oh, yeah. It's very loose.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't have a really secure connection, does it?
But at least it has a battery.
This is true.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, wait a sec. All right, see how that looks.
All right, let's take a look and see if we can spy on Jurassic Park. So
And
ball 3, and it looks like player 2?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Let me zoom in a little bit tighter.
Yep, ball 3, player 2. Whoa.
Sorry about that. Yeah. All right, there you go. You can at least see the video screen.
But who's playing? I'm just kidding. Hey, come on, man. All right, but yeah, player 2, ball 3. Who is on Jurassic Park? Let's figure this out. I can tell you that easy. So this is group number 40, and this is the group of John Fitton, Dion Belay, Blake Hurdle, and David Sawicki. And looks like player number 3, this is David Sawicki. So this is actually David playing right now. So we get to watch the cool graphics on the back here as we are waiting to move.
It does have a lot of pretty graphics.
Oh, yeah. No, just Stern has definitely, everybody, I should say, not just Stern, but everybody has really turned up the geek factor, the toy factor, the graphics factor on a lot of new pinball machines that have been out in the last, say, 5 to 10 years.
One of my favorite examples of that is we played a couple weekends ago at the Northwest Pinball Show was Labyrinth.
Yeah,
that has so many cool little things in it.
I love the subscreen. I love the little...
all the little characters that pop out. It's such a cool machine.
Yeah.
Such a really, really cool machine. Jurassic Park's also really nice. You can clearly see they spared no expense.
Oh, hey there. There's Dave. Hi, Dave. All right.
Yeah, other people are pointing out, hey, get out of the way.
You're.
Do we have a big monitor, a big on-screen thing that.
That's all right. It's all right. All right, so this is Blake Hurdle now. Thanks for the follow there, wannabe pinball wizard. Want to be a pinball wizard.
Didn't say the magic word.
Please. All right. By the way, programming note, the reason why you're just seeing a screen and not actual gameplay is the group that we're following is waiting for Jurassic Park so we can move the rig over. But we're using one camera to steal from the other so we can kind of keep an eye on the game in progress. Because as soon as this game is over and they get the scores recorded, we will be able to give you the fourth and final game of this group.
I'm going to go pull it off Sinbad before somebody starts playing on
Fair
Sinbad.
enough. Good idea. Then all of a sudden you can't get it. Yeah. So Joe's going to have the rig ready to go here. Oh, okay. All right. So right now, Blake Hurdle is playing. And that's it. So we'll be getting on Jurassic Park here in a moment. I just want to say big thanks again for all you guys watching. This is live coverage of the 2024 Yegpin Matchplay Championship here in Sherwood Park, Alberta, just outside of Edmonton. Good luck to the Edmonton Oilers. They have their season life at stake on Friday, hoping to pull off a win. I haven't been following too much hockey. I mean, I'm obviously I pull for our home Kraken, where I'm from. But right now, we are just waiting to move machines here, get things set up and squared away. And right now, Joe's just getting the camera all focused. All right. Joe's making his way back to the broadcast booth. All right. Oh, Joe's back.
Oh, I got to go fix that. Sorry, let me fix the backlash.
Oh, no worries. Yeah, you'll have to do it between turns. Yeah. All right. So here's another machine that I love, Jurassic Park, and this is the Pro Edition. To make oh gosh.
Okay.
All right, go for it. To make it even harder, they put lightning flippers on it. There we go. Now we can see. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's perfect. All right. Thank you, Joe. Yeah, it looks great now.
Excellent.
So this, just as a reminder, this is the fourth and final game
For this group.
for this group. And what will happen, though, is, oh gosh, you know, I usually anticipate players, will have a ball, not, a good long ball, so I can kind of give an introduction. Man, that's rough.
Yeah, both first players had
Boom, boom.
brutal. Well, look, Robert's up at 3.5
right off the
so.
chaos. Nice shots there. Kate just ripping away. Oh.
Oh. So again, general rule applies on this machine. Shoot the flashing shots.
Yes. Now, granted, though, you
Nice.
have to get to multi-ball,
Yeah.
to light it. It's a little bit different here. You got to spell the chaos letters on that CHAOS. On the left, you pick that up right away. The C is that left curve spot. And
It looks like she has a lock lit right there.
well, she's got the O. The O on the right loop.
Right here? This one?
Yes, that
Up
one.
there?
She
Okay.
needs that.
So out this way.
And then she would, oh gosh. And then I don't know if she's got the S, but yeah, that's basically how you light multi-ball. There's also the Raptor multi-ball as well. That's a separate situation in that paddock in that left that you had. But basically, to get to multi-ball, it's like 5 or 6 shots, essentially. So left loop for the C, get the H up the center, A on the right ramp, O on the right loop, and then S is on the far right side there.
You can see, like, here's the H, the A, the O, the S, and the C.
Yep.
And so she's only got... So to make those shots, right, you're just shooting the area that's behind those letters.
Yeah. There's a scoop or a target where it will
outlane. Or
exactly
sort of
where it needs to go. Yeah. So that's will get you the standard multiple. Now that's, of course, there's other modes in this game. There's plenty of other fun things to make it happen. Is the Jurassic Park on blocks up in the back? That's a good question. No, it's well, actually, it's not. It's in the
it's in the
plastics.
Cups.
Yeah, the cups, and it's like at maximum.
Yeah,
it is up.
The
for
back
sure.
is about as high as they can get the feet to go, and the front is about as low as they can get the feet to go.
Yeah. So going into ball 2, what I was going to mention to everybody watching, this is the last game for this group. And then what will happen is we will, if we can, we will move to another group, but the likelihood of being able to do that will be low. And the reason why is a lot of these other groups are also in their last games, also on ball 3, and it really doesn't make a lot of sense in my mind to interrupt that group, especially when they haven't had cameras on them that whole grouping. This group obviously has had this, and so it's same for everybody. But I don't want to do that to another group that didn't start with it. It just doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem fair. But don't worry. We're going to have plenty of pinball all day and night long.
So you're talking about that, but we missed
Robert's T-Rex.
Excellent separation, actually, when he had both balls on the left flipper.
Unfortunately, he didn't get a lot going on that multi-ball. And that's, this game is set up stupid fast and hard. By the way, Robert was there playing. His head was out of the shot. He was so low.
He tends to be very animated when he plays. It's really entertaining to watch. I think. Wow.
And that's again, a lot of these players are remember, lightning flippers can change a lot.
Yeah.
And then also on top of that, the games are super steep.
Yep.
And then on top of that, there's probably some rubbers that are missing off some posts. And yes, the machines are super steep.
Well, and actually, take a look at this.
Fast.
Look at this. This flipper has a yellow rubber on it.
Right.
And these are reds.
And depending on the type of material and rubbers that they're using, sometimes you don't get a big bounciness.
Yeah.
So dead flips can sometimes just mean dead because it will just there's no bounce off of it.
Nice save.
That was some incredible backspin.
That was a lot of spin. Yeah. And there's, like we said, I think we said earlier they had 1 hour of practice time.
Yeah, about an hour.
But there's 200 and something machines here. There's 240 players. There's well over 100 machines in here. There's no way that everyone had a chance to play every machine. So you're definitely going into some of these completely untried. You have no idea how they're going to play.
So,
all
right, so there's Rob Moller sitting with 5 points. Ball 2, 3.3 million.
So he will not get points this
if it holds. Right now we're still ball 2.
That's a good point. Okay.
Yeah,
I thought we were in ball 3.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Secret skill shot. 8 million points there. Big points. That's
Robert was wishing he knew about that one.
She gets that back.
Oh, nice. I'm surprised ball save is turned on.
Right. Well, it's on for a half second, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What's the shortest duration? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
And she got that.
Got it again.
Yeah. So there are
not
so
that
on the out lanes there is a escape light. If that light is lit, then you basically you're getting it back. It's like a virtual kickback, if you will. All right. So here's Bertha.
Currently in the lead on this machine, the 20 million.
And honestly, where you want to be when you're in third and you're in the last position.
Last position.
Yeah.
You're only a ball 2. Everybody else is kind of a distant ways behind you right now.
Oh. But you know, if I was Bertha,
there was she said shoot again. I saw that.
Shoot again.
Yep.
Shoot. Well, what I was going to say is, if I was Bertha, if I was virtually being Bertha, I'd be like, don't think about Robert. Just don't, because I mean, I've seen him do it. You know, he'll do one ball and he'll be up there for half an hour.
Yep.
Now, granted, I don't know if that's going to happen in this particular instance because these machines are set so freaking hard. But wannabe pinball wizard. Is it true in Canada that they put maple syrup on the flipper button and they make the pin play longer? No, that's only on their money. The fivers really smell like.
Don't they actually do legitimately smell like maple syrup? I thought.
That's the saying. That's how it goes. So here's Robert. All right, nice left-hand shot to that ramp in the T-Rex mode. Oh gosh. Abel. Oh! Whoa! Are you serious?
Oh my God!
No way. We moved the machine off frame. How do you do that, Robert? How do you freaking do that, buddy?
And not tilt it. He already had a danger, and
I think the machine.
I think that's what he's going to. He's like, oh my God, what just happened? I just got so lucky.
I swear, I think the machine moved an inch to the right.
It sure looked like it. Yeah.
It's out. It's not.
It's way out of alignment from where it was. Yeah.
No kidding.
And he's still shaking it around. Look at that.
Oh God! And there was so much backspin, he almost lost it there. Oh my word!
How come when I do that it tilts and when he does it doesn't? How does that even work?
No, you're supposed to put your hands up.
Oh, is that what happens?
You're like, whoa, slow down. That's the saying. Yeah. Robert nudged that into Manitoba. That was so. Wow.
You can see that from here.
Yeah. Robert right now starting to dial it in. Able to pick up some combos during the T-Rex mode here, as you can see. Picking up some big points. This is where, the more bigger modern Sterns, with the modes, and you can stack modes. Yeah, way to go here.
Yeah, look at all those flashing lights.
I mean, it's not a bad philosophy. All right, so picks up the C in Chaos, so he's 4 away. God, he's picking up these good bonuses here. Oh, nice light catch. Especially with a lightning flipper. You don't have a lot of margin for error. The one thing, though, you saw right there, is if you don't hit those shots true, you're out of control fast. Now, you have to get those chaos letters. Oh, my gosh. You got to get those chaos letters. Oh.
Wow, what a ball, though.
Well, great TRX mode there for Robert, picking up some big
Huge points for ball 3.
Yeah, so right now, sitting at 61 million and change.
Yep.
With still 3 players to go. Now, I will say this, though. This could happen to all 3 of these players. Because all you got to do is get into a mode, get into multi-ball, and just start flowing. And they will add up fast.
Yep. And you just picked up 2 million from that skill shot.
Yeah, so far, we've seen some really tough games.
It looks like they're...
Oh my goodness. What?
Oh, okay, he did tilt it. Okay.
Rob had a nice little half smile when he was walking off the stage. I don't know if that's frustration half smile or more like, hey, I moved it. Why didn't I get the save? So
sometimes you got to do it, though, right?
Yeah, so players can wait a little bit of time in between players to let the tilt settle down. Some of the machines you don't have to do that as much because if they have, the denting technology, if you will, denting down the tip. I'm sorry. I'm
Earplug?
Earplug, thank you. Yes. Here's Kate Hughson now. She's got 18 million. She's got one letter away from the S in multi-ball to at least light the multi-ball. So she's really close. I would be going for that S target, but I don't know if she notices that.
Well, then maybe she's not as familiar with the game.
Yeah, and that's fine. I mean, like you say, shoot for the flashing lights.
But you can see, there's a flashing light.
Yeah,
right there.
Right. All right. She's got it cradled. Let's see if she hits it. Oh, she's trying to post transfer. Nope. No. Not sure here.
Is she trying to get into the Raptor cage? Is that what she's trying to do?
Well, when I played Jurassic with regular flippers, I can usually backhand it easier sometimes. But I'm not sure if that same angle.
The lightning flippers, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So she's in a T-Rex mode, which is fine. It's going to give her some big point opportunities here. So T-Rex mode, pretty simple. She's going to go for those flashing T-Rex arrows that you see all over the playfield, ramps, loops.
So, yeah, you can see them all the lights that are flashing.
Yep. Oh, now that one's got to be a much harder hit because it's got one of those U-turn ramps.
Well, in here, right, it's got to go
up
it's got to go up and back.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it's got to be true. That's going to be probably the hardest shot.
But if she hits this one, though, is she going to light? Oh, well, never mind.
Yeah, it would light up multi-ball.
It would have lit the chaos or the S for chaos and the point for the T-Rex mode.
Yeah. Good play though. That gets her to 30 million. So right now that sits her in second place. Bertha's going to try to play spoiler and pick up a point, maybe two. We'll see what she does here. Wow, it is so fast.
Oh, that was brutal.
And that is it for this group.
Yeah.
So what we will do, we will give you a brief view